This is Easy Lithuanian series about Lithuanian grammar and pronunciation. This time you'll learn vowels. Like in chemistry, there is the periodic table of elements. This is the Lithuanian vowels, table of Lithuanian vowels. And let's start from the short ones, from the right. Look at the right column. These are the short ones. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. Short vowels. And these are all marked with Latin letters that exist in the English alphabet also, and just simple short vowels. Now let's move to another column, to the long vowels. These are marked again with these long vowels are marked with Latin letters, and almost all of the time with the same letters as the short vowels. So let's read them. A, I, O. The long U vowel is marked with these two other letters, not with the same letter. So you see, A, E, I, O. These are the long vowels that are marked with the same letter as the short ones. A, O. And E is marked as a different letter, as the Latin letter Y. And these letters, these long vowels, appear in words' roots, in suffixes, and in the locative case of nouns. These are the places where these long vowels appear. And these are marked almost the same as the short vowels, except E. Now let's move to the third column from the right. We have long vowels. These are the same long vowels, except that they are marked with the Lithuanian letters that don't exist in English, with the letters nosinė, anosinė, anosinė. Nosinė is this little thing under the letter. This is nosinė, nosinė letter. They are pronounced A, E, I, U, the same as these others. A, E, I. And O, of course, doesn't have nosinė because these nosinė letters appear in noun declensions. In noun declensions, when you have different cases of nouns, in accusative case, in plural genitive, and so on. In noun cases, in noun endings, and sometimes some sound collocations like a vowel and a consonant can turn into a long vowel. This was some words in the old times had a consonant, a vowel and a consonant, a collocation of two sounds, and then they turned, over time they turned to a long vowel. The consonant disappeared and the vowel turned into a long one. And in these cases, some roots have these letters. Some verbs and some nouns have these letters. But most of the time, really most of the time, they are in nouns endings. In nouns endings. And of course in adjective endings also. So these are nosinė letters that appear in noun declensions, and that's why O doesn't have nosinė letter, because there is no such ending O in any Lithuanian case. Only A, E, I, U, no O. So that's why it's marked, it doesn't have nosinė. And let's move to another column, to the last one, and let's start with the vowel U. U. U is pronounced the same as U. These two are pronounced the same way, except that U, as I said, like all nosinė letters, are in noun endings, and in some cases where over time during the history of Lithuanian language as a collocation of a vowel and a consonant turned into a long vowel. But this is a rare case. Most of the time it's in noun endings. And now U is pronounced the same way, but is written in some noun endings, in nominative endings, in the nominative case endings, a plural nominative case, and in word roots. When a word root has a long vowel, which is U, then the root has such letter, not a nosnia. Nosnia appears in verbs, in some verbs, in present tense and in some infinitives. And U appears in noun nominative endings and some roots of nouns. And the last vowel is E. E. It's a whole different vowel, not A like these three, A and E, but E. E. This is a whole new vowel, E. E. And this is marked with a dot over the top of A, of the Latin A. And U is marked with a little dash on it. So which vowels are the same? Again, A and A, nosnia and A. These two long vowels are the same, except that they are written different. In different situations, different letter is chosen. In noun endings, the nosnia letter, and in roots, in most roots, noun roots, this letter without nosnia. These two also are the same. A, nosnia, and A are the same. The same pronunciation, but are written differently in different situations, like A, nosnia, and A. These two are the same, E and E, although they are marked with, this is the Latin letter Y, the English letter Y, as you call it in English, and this is E nosnia. These letters, again, the same pronunciation. And these other two, the last two, U and U, the same pronunciation but different spelling. So these A and A nosnia and A nosnia and A, E nosnia and E, and U ilgoji with the dash and U nosnia. These 8 vowels, 8 long vowels, are the same, of the same pronunciation. And these are the short vowels. Some long vowels are spelled as the short ones. And there is additional vowel E, that isn't related to those others. And E appears in some roots and in some noun endings in nominative case. Now let's have word examples for each vowel. Let's start with our first row with the vowels A and A. Now let's go from the right to left. I'm sorry, from left to right. First, the long A nosnia, ąžuolas, which means oak. Ąžuolas has A nosnia in its noun. It is a noun, and it has root in its. It has nosnia in its root, because in the old time people said ąžuolas. There was a vowel and a consonant, and during time it turned into a long vowel, ąžuolas. So there are several words, about 10 words, where nosnia is written in noun root. Now let's go to the second vowel, the long vowel that is pronounced the same but is written like the short one, namas, which means house. The second A of this word is short and the first is long, namas. Now the short A, mama, which mama means mom. And mama, the last A is stressed a bit, but the first one is also a short vowel, a short A, mama. Now let's see the separate vowel E from the second row of the table. How to pronounce this letter? E. E. If you know, there are some songs, and of course some people speak like this. They say yeah. They say yeah instead of yes. It is slang. Yeah, they say yeah. So this is the same sound. Yeah, yeah. If you want, as if you said yeah in English. Oh yeah. That's how you pronounce this letter yeah. This is the easiest way I thought of to make you notice of this sound. Yeah. Okay, let's read. Eglė. Eglė. Now, the first vowel is stressed, but the e is in the ending. Eglė. E. E is in the ending. Gėlė. Gėlė. A flower. Panelė. Panelė. A girl, miss, or a lady. Panelė. E. Again, the e is in the ending. And in gėlė, in the ending and in the root. Two e. Now the simple a and e. The long vowel nosinė. Skęsta. Skęsta. Drowns. This is the same as the word ąžuolas. In the old times, people said skansta, and the consonant disappeared, the vowel lengthened, and it is now written with nosinė. Because in the past tense, skando, skando, and skando and skasta, the consonant disappears in the present tense. That's why we write the nosinė letter. The second, Kelias. Kelias. Long vowel written the same as the short one. The third, sekti. Sekti. E. A simple e. Now let's go to another row, to the e and I row. The long e nosinė. Įdomus. Įdomus. Interesting. Įdomus. This is a prefix. And is pronounced long, but not stressed in this case. Įdomus. Now a long vowel of the same pronunciation, but a different spelling, as I said, in word roots and in locative case of nouns. Gyvena. Gyvena. Lives. He, she, they lives. Gyvena. The vowel is long. Then the short šitas. Šitas. Šitas means this, masculine. Šitas. Now another row, o and o. The short o is only in those so-called international words from foreign languages, not from Lithuanian. And the normal Lithuanian words have long o, like oras, oras, oras. And telefonas, telefonas has short o, telefonas. Not like oras, but telefonas, o. So these vowels are written the same way. And now the last row, the long u with the dash. Kūnas, kūnas, kūnas. As I said, in word roots, the same as I ilgoji, marked as the letter Y in English, is in words roots, in the roots of nouns. So this is a noun and its root is kūn, and we have the word kūnas, kūnas. Now, the second vowel of the same pronunciation but different spelling. For example, in this noun ending, pinigų, pinigų, pinigų of money. It's the genitive case, the plural genitive case, because plural genitive always has u in its ending, and this means of money, pinigų. Again, the same pronunciation but written differently. This is written in root, and this is in noun ending. And the short u, pieštukas, 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 o. These are U and this is O. O. These were all Lithuanian vowels. There is also a video about Lithuanian diphthongs and their stress. This is it for now. Watch more videos on my channel.